everybody, it's Cara here and I am so mad, and you catch me in my comfies at the start of another long weekend. I think for those who work in America or live in America, don't have quite so many bank holidays, is the vibe I'm getting. I actually don't know how the bank holidays work in America, so please do, or in the rest of the world. So please do let me know in the comments below. But back here in our good old Blighty, it is a bank holiday weekend, and therefore the Monday is a not working day, well, for me at least. I am actually ex-retail, so I used to work in shops, and we would definitely be working this weekend. But no longer, no more. Woohoo! And I'll give myself tomorrow as a day off. So therefore I have got Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday to myself. And what is really unusual is that I'm home alone. My lovely husband, my amazing husband, is actually away this weekend, and so it's just me and the doggos in the house this weekend. And I've got some lovely plans. I have already started, and one or two of your lovely viewers said, could I take you along with me on the journey of my making this weekend? And I have already started. So I have already made the Samara top by Tilly and the Buttons. This is fresh off the sewing machine, so no photos yet, but there's bound to be at some stage. And you can't quite see them, but this is a pair of shorts here. So a pair of Calli shorts by Help Her Sew. So two makes down. So yeah, more on the Samara top later. I really do love how it comes out on has come out. I do wonder in hindsight whether I could have made just the elbow, the short sleeved, and maybe put the elastic in that part. But I have extended them so they come to about here, which is a really nice look, and it extends the wearability of the top, and you know I'm all about wearability. So what else have I got planned for this weekend? What really does follow the lines of my plans, make some plans video, because when I do one of those, I actually do as I say I'm going to do, and I am hugely enthusiastic about my plans for the weekend ahead. So tick, done. Next on the sewing table is the Soupir pyjama, well, sorry, that's not right, is it really? The casual trousers, which happens to be the Soupir pyjamas by Maison Fauve. It's actually this is an entirely Maison Fauve heavy weekend. How lucky am I? So I've got the pyjamas, I should stop saying that, the loungewear trousers to make from this glorious tencel cotton and Dupion fabric. Excuse me, itching my nose. I'm going to be making the amazing Petula top in the beautiful cream posy jacquard viscose, and I've also got a Salto top which I've not made before. Yeah, so that's really exciting. So that's two new makes to me. The Salto top, which is a strappy top in the leftovers of the rose fabric. And also I've got a Pancy shirt by Help Her Sews, again in this fabric. So I'm looking forward to getting all those made. I can't see why I won't. Tomorrow I've got brunch with my mother-in-law at a really lovely garden centre, so I'm hoping to do a bit of filming there to share that experience with you. And I'm just going to film and dribs and drabs, share my sewing experience with you across the weekend, if that's all right with you. I would always love to hear what you'd like to see from me in my videos, so please don't be shy. I respond to all messages, and I've had some lovely messages. I'm filming this way ahead of time, so it's going to be coming out to you in a few weeks' time. But can I just say a massive thank you to all the positivity you share with me. And also, a number of people regularly comment on what the lovely skin I have, so that's really kind. A few people ask me what my skin routine is. Now seems like a good a time as ever to share it with you. So I have to say I am only, and especially if my daughter was watching, she would say I'm only recently into a regular skincare routine. I have just worked a lot and therefore got home and crashed into bed generally. But over the last few years I've been able to make sure I'm cleansing my skin at night, so right by my bedside table, because I'm the laziest person ever when it comes to skincare. It has to be right there, otherwise it's not going to work. And I've got a sort of Garnier I think it's a cleansing water that I take my makeup off using reusable makeup pads, and that's been a game changer for me because I have a little bowl next to that, so I basically am putting the dirty ones in and get clean ones out, and then I wash all of the pads. I hated having cotton pads around the place and you know, creating waste that way, so I'm really pleased. And you can actually make your own cotton pads as well. I haven't done that. I've bought some just from Primark, but that's just been a game changer for me. I then put on moisturiser, and also I like to put Vaseline on my lips at night as well. So moisturiser, and then I've got some serum that goes in my eyes, and that just has made the massive difference. So that's night time, and then I fall asleep, and then in the morning I've got a combination of things. I treated myself back at Christmas to some Elemis. I've got what it's called. It's the cleanser that they all talk about, and it is heavenly. You put it onto dry skin and sort of work it into your skin, and then remove it with water. And so I put it on my dry skin before I get in the shower, and then I'm like, it's sticking on my face whilst I'm washing and doing my hair and things. So it's sort of a mini mask, I suppose, every day, just for a few minutes. And then when I get out of the shower, I've got the Elemis mist spray, which smells amazing. I put a few pumps of that on, followed by moisturiser, and it's just a L'Oreal. I don't know, it's about £5 a pot, nothing special about that. And again, then I've got some vitamin C serum. So I'm sort of layering on various bits of skincare, I guess, there. Now, if you're just tuning in and thinking, what are you doing? This is a sewing channel. I'm answering the questions that you guys are asking me, so that's good fun. I then have got so done all that sort of thing, and then on my skin itself, I do use a bio oil, probably once a week, maybe once a fortnight, and therefore sometimes in my videos you see me looking a bit shiny, and that is what that is from. But other than that, that is it, gang. I wish I could say I exercise regularly and things. I don't. I was. I think there's a medal up there somewhere from the 10k I did. I need to get back into that, but I need to get this back into that. So yeah, watch this space on that. I need to do Pilates or something, but just can't get my head into that as much as I can all of this. But anyway, let's leave it there. But as you'll see, I answer all the questions you ask me. So please, if you've got a burning question or there's things you'd like to see more of in my videos, don't be afraid to let me know in the comments below, or you can direct message me on Instagram, and lots of you do. You're asking questions about pattern suggestions, or you need some help or tips with things. I'm always happy to help you, so direct message me at my Instagram at sosewmad. In the spirit of sharing, my husband's away this weekend and our dogs sleep with us. Yeah, they have the full run of the house, so Teely sleeps with us. But my husband, bless him, put this sort of V pillow, put these pyjamas on the on the pillow, and it's making me jump every time my husband's away. Well, I thought I'd just share that with you. Oh my word, it makes me jump every time I come into the room. Honestly, nutters. Hi everyone, so I was going to try and explain to you the amazing construction of these trousers. So this is the Soupir trousers by Maison Fauve. So it's quite unusual. It's not unusual in the fact that you make the pockets, and this is a one pattern piece. So you basically fold the pocket over, and that's what creates your pocket facing as well as the pocket bag. So that's really nice and easy. You then put the trousers together. You put the whole of so you put the trousers together, one front, one back, and you sew the inseam. You then put your, then you do the sort of this bit of the trousers, the crotch area, but you don't sew the side seams yet. So you can see there, so this is the front obviously, and this is the back, and so the inseam is complete but the outer seam isn't, and that's because when you're creating the waistband, you actually put the back waistband on first, and then I can't really describe it just yet, but I'll try and capture, or maybe not, but basically what happens is you put the back waistband on, and then how they have you construct the front waistband means that it's a really neat finish from the front to the back. It isn't actually, it's two lots of waistbands, so it's not one continuous waistband. So you've got a front flat waistband on the front here, and then there's elastic only in the back. So I just thought I'd try and capture that for you, but they do come together really easily, and I like the fact that you like overlock the seams separately, and all those just lovely details really, as you'd expect with the Maison Fauve patterns. So a little bit of a progress report on my day of sewing, or weekend of sewing. It's just really a few hours on since I last spoke to you, and I think I will have just put in a clip about the construction of these trousers, which I'm really loving. I'm in the Hannah blouse today by Atelier Jupe in this glorious fabric, which ironically I bought from Dot Studio. Ironic because I was able to go in there today. So really nice that Beck got to see the owner, Becky Duran. It's lovely that she got to see something of mine made in her fabric, or the fabric she sells at least, and that was lovely. I've completely forgot to film any footage at the garden centre. Had an amazing time, just lovely. Yeah, great breakfast with my mother-in-law and just a general catch-up, and sadly they had a fire at this garden centre last year, but out of the ashes has come something quite spectacular. So, they've definitely made the most of a horrible situation and have really transformed their business. So I really enjoyed going there. When I went to the fabric shop to see Becky, because I don't go over that way very often, and I do absolutely love to support her company. I bought some fabric, naturally. I literally was having a word with myself. You don't need any fabric, you don't need fabric. But this fabric has haunted me probably for years there. I have this, this comes in, there's a dark sort of inky teal, a beautiful turquoise, and also a navy. So I never bought the navy one. I don't think I bought the teal one, but I've certainly got the turquoise, and that's in fact what the Esty set that I was wearing last Sunday. And you only see the top half of that. I completely forgot to take a picture of it. But this, in fact, it's got birds and butterflies on it as well. And it's just glorious. It's like a linen cotton base. It's not lightweight, but it's not tremendously thick. It's just got a really nice body to it. And it's only £7.50 a metre, which is why I bought the other colours. And I would have probably bought the other colours had I seen it. So it's white on the background, and I just love it. And it is going to be another co-ord set. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just can't help myself. It's a bit like wearing a dress for me, a co-ord, except it's trousers and a top of some kind, because it's just the whole thing is just done. Some people just go to dresses because that's the same scenario. But I so see a pair of wide leg trousers and a little shirt out of this, with hopefully the brand new V-neck Petula top that I haven't made yet, or a white t-shirt, or white tops that I've got, which I've got lots of. So just love it. And I said to Bex, I said, so I neatly folded this when I got this. I've literally just got this off the line. It's very windy today and quite warm, so this is dried in no time at all. Excuse me whilst I do my washing. I said to Beck, the other fabric just brings me such joy, and why wouldn't you want to make something that brings you joy? So I'm still sewing, as you can see, it's all happening here, and just having a great time really, just catching up with people on phones. Spoke to Molly on the phone this morning. There's an update on Molly. She's in France. She flew out there a month ago next week, and for whatever reason the company she's working for haven't got hold of her permit, so she hasn't got a contract to work, which is so frustrating. So she's living on a site where she can't work. They are providing her accommodation, but obviously legally she can't work, and she's having to watch all her friends work really hard trying to get the campsite ready to open, and nothing they can do, nothing she can do. And they've just told her this week there's going to be another 4 weeks until she can start work, which she's not earning any money. It's hugely frustrating, but she is making the most of an awful situation. So she's making new friends. Obviously she's living, so she's buying food and all that sort of stuff. And you know, if she was here at home, yes, she'd be with her boyfriend and us and the whippets and things, but she would just be wondering the what if you know, with her friends in France. So definitely a bit deep blue sea there, eh? But hopefully by the time this video airs, all of this will be resolved and you'll be able to hear very soon what the update is on that, and she'll be working. That's what we want for her. That's what she wants for herself. So anyway, fabric. Let me crack on. Okay, so much later in the evening now. I'm back in my comfies. I'm sorry that you see this outfit so much, but sorry, not sorry. It's me living my life. Just sorry, I'm looking that way because I just had a tealy come upstairs. So I have finished the trousers, and you'll have to excuse me that they are not on me and they are in my hands. But I'm really pleased with how these come out. I know they are, from the packet, they are a pair of pyjama bottoms, but oh my word, if everyone's pyjamas looked like this, we'd be living in a fancy world. So very, very nice pyjamas. Well, it's not pyjama, they're not pyjamas, it's just a pattern for a lovely pair of leisure trousers. You know, sort of everyday wear, really nice. I absolutely adore the finish on these trousers, and I hope I explained that okay. I need to sort of do a note to self. I need to take out a little bit of the elastic measurement in the back, because you can't adjust this once you've sewn it down. There is no adjusting it. So I actually took it in a little bit more at the side seam, which again wasn't a problem. But yeah, just a lovely pair of trousers, and I can't wait to show you those. I'm hoping to wear them tomorrow actually. I'm looking this way because just here is the Samara, wow, still on my mannequin here, and I'm going to be honest, I've struggled with it. I've struggled with the top. Don't know, I'm not sure about it. So I've actually put in, and I'll show you another time, I've actually put elastic in the bottom of it to make it sort of blousey. It's not a bubble top. I think that's one expression I've heard in the past. It's not that, but I just don't know. I wasn't comfortable with how it was looking, so I've adapted it. So I don't know what it is about me in that top. So frustrating actually, but I do like it, and it goes really well with these trousers. So I will share that with you another time. Sorry about that. It's a whole lot of nothingness. But yeah, that is where I'm at with those. And tonight, because it's only about 6 o'clock, but I've had dinner, I'm home alone, and I'm about to start work on, is that the right way up, the Petula Blouse, which I'm really looking forward to. And I've just been watching a little bit of the sew along with the American English on there. I've been testing that. I can't get it to work on my tablet or my phone sometimes. And then on the television, where I've never even tested the captions, I got the English captions up, and the audio I changed to American English. But just as a reminder, I'm making it out of this fabulous fabric. So I'm going to crack on and do that for a bit. Hopefully I'll keep you posted. Hello everybody, so here we are at the end of my sewing weekend. I've been on my own all weekend, and I've been filming various bits and pieces with you. There has been a complete day of no filming whatsoever, so I will have sliced in across my weekend some various bits and pieces, and I think I've got one more bit of sewing footage to share with you, and I'll do that as I come to that piece. But in the glamorous world of a YouTuber, I have just tried on all of these outfits in their various combinations so that I can aim to bring them to life to you. But suffice to say, the smile says it all. What a lovely, lovely, lovely life I lead. I'm very lucky that I'm able to commit this amount of time to sewing. I this weekend have struggled with my brain. I've struggled being on my own, which I know sounds odd, but so I am. I prefer to be with people, I think. I prefer to be with people that I love, and namely my husband. And my daughter is in France, so she can't help me right now. But yeah, so I filled my time with sewing. Aren't I lucky? And let's start with what I'm wearing, otherwise this video is in danger of being a gazillion hours long. So I have once again made the Samara top, and I made it in this beautiful fabric that I got from Beyond the Pink Door. I just adore this fabric, and it's been in my stash for some time. Now, you may or may not have seen a clip of me talking about the fact that I wasn't sure about the top. Again, I'm still not certain that it's for me, but I'm pleased that I've had a go. I made the Samara top just here from Tilly and the Buttons. I made it in a size 4, which I think is probably the right size for me. I can't remember if I made it in a bigger size than that or not, but it is meant to be slightly oversized. I went for the, I think they call them elbow length. No, this must be the crop length with elbow length elasticated sleeve. I'm not sure about that. I'm just with you on that. So if I'm faffing, I'm sorry. It's because I'm put it on for pretty much the first time. I've just done a whole load of film footage, and I'm seeing it as you're seeing it now. So that's what I'm doing. And I think I meant to cut it a bit longer because the back was longer than the front, and then I think I ran out of fabric, so I had to go the shorter length. So what I've done, if I stand up, I'm going to put some footage here in a second. What I've done is I've actually put some elastic in it. So this is the cropped length with quite a slim hem, and that is the hem I think that I had on it. And then I just put a tiny bit of elastic in it so that it just sits as if I've tucked it in, but obviously it's not tucked in. And I think that's the solution I'm looking for. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I couldn't make the facing work. I don't know if the fabric had stretched out. So I ended up finishing, sorry, I was meant to show you there, finishing it with a white bias binding. But overall, I'm really pleased with how this looks. And do you know what, it's just, above all, it's just so nice to release this fabric out of my stash. I think it's one of the longest favourite pieces of fabric, or precious piece of fabric, that I've held on to. And as you'll see over the coming footage, I'm really pleased with how it coordinates with a number of things. So I'm really pleased about that. And you just got a sneak peek there of the Soupir trousers. So the Soupir trousers, Maison Fauve, and Soupir, here we go. This is the loungewear set, otherwise known as pyjamas, but I have made them into the treasure trousers. Oh my word, I can't get my words out. And I'm super pleased with how these have come out. It's going to be quite hard for you to see all of the details, I think, but I have, during the footage, I've added in some various bits and pieces, so you'll see the construction of these, which is super clever and not difficult at all. So I love the Italian pockets, which basically means that the pocket facing and the pocket bag themselves are one piece, and you fold it in half, which is amazing. You then very unusually construct it with the inner seam done first, and then you end up with the front and the back, but the sides not connected, and that's then so that you could do a front face waistband and a back waistband, and then you flip the front over the back, right sides together, and then sort of flip them out, which creates this really neat side seam. Just brilliant, love it, and actually not complicated and fairly swift to make actually. I started sewing Thursday night, I think, and as it stands now it's Monday morning. I have been to a Heathfield show, I have walked the dogs numerous times, I've sat in the garden, and I've been reading books, and I've actually also been filming Me Made May at the same time, so some of my footage crosses over, which I think I've explained before. If I haven't, I'm just losing the plot, and the two videos are merging into one. So I'm really pleased with how this came out, and I realise that in the pictures and the footage and stuff that I'm putting on here now, I've just taken a whole load, so I can't remember what order I've taken anything in. I didn't put the earrings in, and these earrings I actually made, and I hope Beck doesn't mind. I absolutely adore the buttons that she provided in the advent calendar, and I went out completely out of my comfort zone and made some earrings utilising these beautiful buttons, because I just didn't want them languishing on the side. I'm not going to be able to get this back in now. Probably not. But then the rest of the video is going to look really strange with me sitting with one earring. There we go. But they did take me hours to make. Hours. So in no danger here. I'm definitely going to be ordering from Bex in the future. And she's got a new release coming up soon, which I'm very excited about. So, and then I had just enough left over, which, let's be honest, is why I didn't have enough to lengthen this top. Just so enthusiastic. You know I like to make the most of every inch of fabric, particularly when it's so precious, and you'll see more of that in a second. And I made the cutest pair of shorts, and let me put some footage in here, and you'll see that I'm wearing these shorts with this top, which I think in the footage looks really busy. I don't think it looks that busy in real life. It's like a little play suit, if you like, but with the added advantages of it being two pieces. You know what I'm saying? So I really like it as a cute little play set. I think that's amazing. So I'm really pleased with that. These are the... Oh, I've got a thread there. These are the Calli shorts by Help Us Sew. Yeah, sorry if you're sick to death of me talking about these, but they are just an incredibly easy, pair of shorts to make. And as I think you might have seen in some footage somewhere, I literally did not have enough fabric, so I had enough to make the back pocket in the right fabric and then a front pocket bag in the in a plain viscose. And you do that because it's always going to be the back pocket that you slightly see more, because the front is like not so visible, if that makes sense. So if you ever are short of fabric, then go for the back pocket being the original and the front being whatever you like, because no one can see it. So really pleased with how they've come out, and I'm loving how this fabric is behaving, because it's actually not creasing too much. Sometimes I find on really expensive fabrics, or investment pieces, I'm sorry, I don't mean that, they're not really expensive, they're worth every penny because they're just beautiful. Don't know where to put stuff now that I've talked about it. And then, well, shall I change? Yeah, let me change into the next top, because they're all tops that coordinate with bottoms from this point. So hang on a second. I tell you, I know when I did the blouses reveal, I'm in danger of ranking these against themselves, but they are individual pieces in their own right, so I adore them all actually. And this is the brand new pattern from Maison Fauve, and this is the Petula Blouse I've made, and I was kind enough to be given a kit. I know I went through that at one stage in the past. And again, if I'm faffing a little bit, it's because I'm looking at these for pretty much the first time. So that is the world of me looking at things. I'm not faffing because of the any fit issues or anything like that. But I think you'd have seen in the video, and I'm so sorry that I didn't take any footage of me actually making this. I was just in the zone, if I'm honest, and I don't always want to live my world in the front of a camera. But just... oh my word, I did explain that. So I made a size 42, which is my standard measurement in Maison Fauve. I will say actually, I don't know what's happened to my body. I don't think their patterns are any different. I haven't lost any weight. If anything, I've put some weight on, which I'm trying to sort out, but that's another story. I would want to take this in at the sides a little bit. In fact, I don't think I have on this. No, maybe I haven't. I also found that I need to take the bust darts out. Now that's because of the size of me, I suppose. So that would be my tip for you. But as you can see, I went straight in. I didn't twirl this at all. This is an exquisite fabric, and I just went for it. And I subsequently took the front darts out, and the fit is absolutely fine. But I'm definitely going to make this again, and actually I'm going to size down one, because it is just a little bit more gapey at the sides than I would have imagined, but not enough to bother me. I'm just telling you what I think. But oh my goodness, this is just amazing. I will put some footage in here in a second. Look at this detail. There's a piece of shearing elastic that goes on the shoulder here. It's quite a unique piece. I just went to pick it up actually. This is the shearing elastic they provided, and this is actually also available on Prim as well. I have ordered some, although I would say that a standard piece of elastic in here would do the same thing. I'm not certain it needs to be this particular elastic, but obviously I don't know because I've not made it that way. Now that's the full length of the top, which is a really nice, very, very comfortable length. Following on from my Samara gate with the length of tops, I left it at the original top. This means I can tuck it under, which I think you can see in the footage there a little bit. And I won't turn around because I have gone to the effort of videoing, so I will put some footage in. So I'm moving around, and this is just who I am. It's just me and you, me showing you what I've made this weekend. But oh my word, this fabric, this pattern, this is delicious. I cannot wait to make another one of these. And that fabric, I bought a fabric recently. Again, I can't remember where I shared it. Let me show it to you. It's just here. I'm going to be making a set out of this gorgeous fabric that I bought on Friday, and I will make this top and a pair. I think actually I'm going to go for Soupirs again because it's such a nice combination. I really enjoy it, and I love having pockets in my trousers as well. What do you think? How lucky am I? Honestly, I love it, love it, love it. And at this point, I'm going to introduce a cord that goes with everything. And this is the Pancy shirt by Helper Sews, and I love it. It's a game changer in terms of wearability for all of these outfits. Again, I'll put some footage in here. It's just a very, very simple cropped shirt. I love the length of these sleeves. Somehow it's, I don't know, it just works. I've made lots of these. In fact, this will be my third one, I think. And I just love how it, obviously it's the same fabric. The light makes it look like it's different fabric, but it's not. It's the same. And I've just put simple poppers on here, which I love. Do you know, in the combination of the pictures I've just taken, the only combination I didn't do was of me with the shirt and the trousers. So you're going to see that here now. Yeah, just how cute is that? Obviously tuck that in anyway. Just love it, love it. It's such a simple shirt to make, which is mad because it's a proper shirt. It's got proper sleeves, look, proper yoke, proper little thingy in the back, pleat in the back, proper collar stand, proper collar. Took me about an hour and a half. I don't know, it's mad. It's very, very straightforward to make. I love how they have you make the, excuse me whilst I unpop her. I love how they make the collar. So you do the collar, you've got an upper and under collar as normal. You put that right sides together, turn it out, and then you've got the collar stand, and you sew so you iron up 1 centimetre seam allowance on that. You then sandwich the let me think, yeah, so you've got the collar, it's right sides out having been sewn. Then you've got, you know, so you've got the collar piece, and then you sandwich this bit of the collar in between these two collar stands, and then just sew around the top. It's genius. And then flip it out. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I need to remember that because one of my lovely ladies is currently sewing the Jenna shirt in a viscose, and the collar is causing us some issues, so I need to remember that. But look how lovely that looks together. Just look, just love it, love it, love it. And then I have one more top to show you, so hold the line, caller. I'll be back in a second. And then my final make of this weekend, and let's face it, it's quite a lot to have sewn in one weekend, is this amazing top. This is the Salto top, again by Maison Fauve, and I had the smallest remnant left from making this beautiful blouse, which is the Rosalie blouse. Now the Salto actually has a number of options with it. Just as a reminder, all of Maison Fauve patterns come in a size 34 to 52, which is a chest of 80 to 120, and then hips of 88 to 128 centimetres. sorry I don't have it in inches, but you can make the Salto with either a button placket, which would be faux buttons, or just straight across. I opted for the straight across. I didn't have enough fabric to do the insides of these amazing straps. So what I'm going to do before I do anything else, I'm just going to slice in a bit of footage now about the construction of these straps, and I'll see you on the other side. I wanted to try and capture another glamorous moment, sort of live in the sewing room with me. I'm in my pyjamas, even though it's a decent time of day. I'm just having one of those days. And this is the strap for the Salto top. And I just wanted to show you how clever this is. So basically what happens, because this is going to be integrated into the top. If I just show you you see here. So this is the top strap here, but the whole strap is visible on the outside, and look how clever this is. So I've just put this together. Now obviously I ran out of fabric, so I've got one plain on the inside, patterned on the outside, but look how genius that is. It's just awesome. So you basically make it so that this part is complete, and then this sort of folds over. You sort of sandwich the top in between these bits so that this is visible. It's just beautiful. Such a wonderful design. I can't wait to show you. I tell you, it's absolutely genius. So this is actually one piece all in. It's apart from the side seam here. It's just beautiful. Well, it's actually two pieces, sorry. But you know what I'm saying. It's the construction is that it's all the way around, which is just beautiful, and it means that it's as neat on the outside, inside as it is on the outside, which I love. I again made a size 42. I've already decided I'm going to make more of these, and I've already trimmed the pattern down to make it more like a size 40. I don't know why that is, and I may well regret it. It's possibly because this is a really lightweight viscose, but I just feel that there's a little bit more room in this than I would want there to be. Again, it's not a critique of the pattern, it's just me telling you what I think. But I also need to remind myself that this is a woven fabric. So when you're wearing tops like this, quite often they're made in jersey, they've got a bit of negative ease, and so they just sit, don't they? They don't tend to move. Whereas this has got a lot of movement, and therefore it is liable to move around. But, oh my word, it's such a clever construction. You've got this beautiful gathering at the front, this lovely, and this is so neat. It's all the same on the inside as it is on the outside. Just amazing. Again, that's the length that it comes, so it's very similar to the length of the Petula. So I've left that the full length because it allows me to tuck it in. And then on the back, it's identical on the back as it is on the front, but slightly less gathers. I love this. Oh my word. Just amazing, and not complicated to make at all. And you know what else I really love? No interfacing. No faffing with interfacing on this top. Although some of you are going to go, well, if you'd interfaced it, then this would probably sit more flat, etc., stable, etc. It's true, but it's not in the design. So I went with it in its core state. Oh, hang on. She says, putting her shirt on the wrong way round. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's all rehearsed. It's all planned. But look, I mean, how nice is that? Just genius. And obviously I'd tuck this in, but just for effect. Look, just, oh, I love it. So I'm going to stay like this for the remainder of this. What do you think? How much of a nutter am I? How mad am I? Oh yes, that would be it. I'm so mad. But when you can sew like this, why not? It just brings me such joy, and I may well enter this into the challenge. So sun skin, I think it's called. I'm going to get that wrong. I'll put it across here. And I'm dreadful. I can't even remember who the challenge is being run by. So let me put that on the screen as well, because I think this is a perfect solution to look after your skin more and cover up when you're out and about, and just it provides a perfect layering piece. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. it's exactly what I wanted. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. Oh, and I should add, by the way, is me talking about remnants. So this was a ridiculously small remnant. It's this really nothing on the grain or whatever. I was just lucky. And this also was the tiniest remnant of, you're saying tiny, Cara, you made a whole shirt out of it. But I have been really, really frugal with this fabric. So much so that you can see on the back here, and this is actually the right side, is this was where the salvage was, and there was actually a rip in it. Nothing to do with me, but I just, crisscrossed over it. Look, can you even see it's there? No, not really. I was trying to think what else there was. Oh, I can't remember now, but literally this was tiny, and I reckon you make this shirt out of about a metre. Oh, another one. Seams on the back, seams on here, so because I couldn't cut this on the fold, which it would be ordinarily. And if you're thinking, well, Cara, why didn't you put those on the inside? Yeah, I actually did. That looks really neat on that side. I wanted to put it on that side, but when I put the collar stand on, I did it wrong side, flipped it to right side, and then I just preferred, and this, can't really explain it, I didn't have it on the inside out, but when I'd done that bit, I just decided that actually I preferred being able to see the neater side inside, and the slightly not so neat bit on the outside, because it's hidden under a collar. I hope that made sense. It did mean at that stage then that the neat yoke was on the outside, inside, not the outside. But hey, the only other changes to that was the dart would have been that way around, and it's ended up that way around, if that makes sense, because it's all burritoed and everything, so it's all good, it's all neat. Oh, I hope you have enjoyed that as much as I have. I want to provide you with inspiration of what can be achieved when you put your mind to it, and the coordination of this. Again, I'm faffing with my top, pay no attention to me whatsoever. I'm faffing because I love it. But anyway, I hope you stick around, and if you're new around here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope to have gone over 11,000 subscribers by the time this video comes out. As I'm filming right now on the Bank Holiday Monday, I am 10 folks away from 11,000 subscribers. Blows my mind, and thank you to every single one of you for being here. But there's plenty of room for more, so don't be shy. If you haven't already, please do click the subscribe button and join my sewing party is all I've got to tell you. I respond to every single comment, so please do let me know where you are in the world. I love to hear from you, and let me know what you're sewing at the moment. Did you do a sewing bonanza like I did over your long weekend? I would love to know. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be filming next, so for now, take care, stay safe and well, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.